Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button below and make sure to hit the bell so you get notifications every time I post. We did a call for questions, anything you guys wanted to ask me, and here I am. I'm ready to go. Brittany, who does our social, is standing behind the camera. She's gonna shout them out to me. And Brittany asked me earlier if I wanted to know the questions, and I said no, I'm better off the cuff. So let's do it.
When is the best time to apply for summer internships?
The best time to apply for summer internships is like now-ish. You definitely want to do it towards the end of the year for the next summer. Now you are going to have your smaller companies, marketing, PR, communications. They're not going to look until February or March, but you may as well get ahead of it now and just start, because those bigger internships, they're going to have deadlines, and those deadlines are quickly approaching.
When I looked for a company on Instagram, I found a girl who recently interned there. Is it okay to write her and ask about her experience?
Yes, I love that idea. I love the idea of reaching out to other interns who are interning or previously interned at your dream company. You can do that on Instagram. LinkedIn is a great tool for that. And sometimes they'll connect you with the right person. In fact, if I want to get an internship posted on Intern Queen, sometimes I'll reach out to current interns and say, hey, it's Lauren, your friendly intern queen. You know, not really like that, but I'll ask them for the introduction, and sometimes they'll do it. So absolutely.
Do you have any tips for someone looking to land an internship out of state?
If you're looking to land an internship out of state, I recommend that you prep early and that you think about the bigger picture. I have a great video, one of my favorites, we'll link it below. It's how to budget for your summer internship. And I made it for all of those people who are going to a New York City or an LA or an Atlanta or DC, wherever you're going this summer. But I think you have to prep and you have to look at the budget. You know, where are you gonna stay? How much is food gonna cost? You can do it, but you gotta prepare for it.
What inspires you to help people?
What inspires me to help people? I think it's thinking of myself in their shoes, right? Because I started Intern Queen, remember? And it was a long time ago, but I started Intern Queen because I was an ambitious college student and I wanted internship advice and no one helped me. So I want to help me, right? So I think because I couldn't help myself at that time, I get to help all of you.
Are there any kind of internships you think we should avoid?
Any kind of internships you should avoid? No, I don't think so. I mean, it just depends on what industry you want to get into. I mean, it's a changing world, everybody, right? I've had students email me that they want to get into the marijuana industry, and in some places that's legal and they can get internships. So I mean, you know, you got to do what makes sense for you, what feels comfortable for you. And I'm all for internships in any industry as long as they're structured and they're for the benefit of the student. We've said this before. If you see something, you gotta say something. If you feel uncomfortable at your internship, you have to talk to someone immediately.
Is it okay to keep my nose piercing when going into an interview, or should I take it off?
You know, a couple years ago, I probably would have said cover it. Today, I feel like I would say rock it. I mean, everybody wants you to embrace what makes you authentically you. So today, I think it's okay. I'm sure that there are more formal positions out there, maybe some government jobs where you should do your research ahead of time and look into things like dress code and what's appropriate and what's not. But at most companies, in 2018, 2019, you can have your nose pierced, you can have a tattoo showing, and it's okay. And I think people are embracing that more than ever.
What should you do if you feel like you were perfect for the job but didn't get a call back?
Oh, first of all, you're gonna be perfect for a lot of jobs and they're not gonna realize it, right? And that is their loss. So I would say the best thing that you could do is follow up, because sometimes people forget or they're busy or they have other priorities. I would ask for feedback. Sometimes they're not gonna give it to you, but sometimes they will tell you. I interviewed someone yesterday and I said to her on the phone, I really enjoy this conversation, but we are not hiring people straight out of college. So, in a couple years, please come back to me when you have more experience under your belt. So I think ask for that feedback. And then just remember, just like in the dating world, right? Sometimes it has nothing to do with you. It's all about the company and what they're looking for at that exact time. And so my last piece of advice there is keep it moving, right? Go on to the next. I promise when one door closes, another opens.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your book that's coming out?
My book! I'm so excited about my book. I'm just excited to talk about it with a lot of different interesting people because I think so many different people can get so much out of it. As you guys know, it's called Get It Together. It's a little bit career. I feel like I always have an intern queen thing going on, but it's a lot about just time management and goal setting and feeling like you have your life together, you know? And it's not limited to the office. It touches on a lot of personal stuff as well. So I think everybody's gonna get a little bit out of it. And it's funny, now that I have the book out, I can't tell you how many times a day I hear people, my mom, my friends, strangers say, I need to get it together. And I'm like, oh, do you? I have a little book for ya. That's all we have time for today, guys. If you have any other questions, I am your neighborhood intern queen and always here. So please comment below with your questions and I promise I will log in and I will answer your comments. Bye, guys.